Hey friends, this is Dolynny TV. Play La Bamba, baby. The Oilers back in the win column for what seems like the millionth time since late November. The Oilers, well, you know what? A mediocre at best start to the year, which again is par for the course in Edmonton Oilers land over the past several years. Well, you know what they did this year? They did the same thing they did last year, which to nobody's surprise. Again, I was hypercritical of the team to start the year, and it's because quite honestly, we knew what this team's capable of, and they just didn't feel like going over there and get it. Whether it be the Stanley Cup hangover, playoff hangover, new guys, whatever, this team literally could have been doing this from the start of the season if they would have just gave an ounce of effort in those first 10, 15 games. But now, boy, oh boy, are we reaping the benefits of this team putting in the work night in, night out, and I am not going to complain about that because obviously the less I have to complain about as an Edmonton Oilers fan, the easier life gets. The less I dread coming on here, talking with you, and the less depressing it is to be an actual Edmonton Oilers fan. Considering winter in Alberta, despite it being pretty great down here in southern Alberta, still is winter in Alberta, let's be honest here. If you are new to the channel, friends, consider hitting that subscribe button here on Dolynny TV. Love to have you aboard for all things Edmonton Oilers. Heck, today we even had a Vancouver Canucks video up. I encourage you to go check out that one because the state of the Vancouver Canucks not very good right now. So definitely make sure you make your way over there at some point today. Now as we go here to the Oilers, quite honestly, they're doing it right now. They are. They're absolutely crushing it. Similar to last year where I believe the date was November 24th. The Edmonton Oilers, since November 23rd this year with NHL ranks, are tied for first. Again, like they're right neck and neck at the top of the league for points percentage. They have been winning game in, game out, game in, game out. I think they're 15-3-1 in their last 19 games, which I think coincides with this date. Goals for per game, first in the NHL. At one point they were last or dead near last, so 3.89. They're doing some awesome stuff here. Goals against per game, 2.21. They're tied for first in that category. A team that has your favorite goalie to hate, Stuart Skinner, is tied for first in goals against average since November 23rd. Critical part of the schedule here. And heat up, the Oilers are doing their thing. A second on the power play, a power play that was legitimately looked like it was dead without a pulse at the start of the season. Well, 31.9% since November 23rd, and again, it's going to take a lot of time for that power play to creep back up to the top three numbers in the NHL, but when you're operating at 31.9% over more than a month, it doesn't take realistically that long. It might take the rest of the season, but again, there ain't much season left. There's only about half of it. And then the team save percentage. Oh yeah, by the way, Stuart Skinner's on this team. Just hey, Team Canada, hey, everybody that hates this guy, just so you know, Stuart Skinner is part of the goalie tandem that has a .918 save percentage since November 23rd, which leads the NHL. And oh, by the way, he's been getting more starts than Cal Pickard, so keep that in mind, would you? Just hey, casually. For the Edmonton Oilers, like I said, tonight, a big 4-0 victory over top of the Boston Bruins. Again, that always feels good when you shut out a big bad team out on their home ice, like the Bruins, like the Rangers, like the Devils nowadays. Any of those teams that are considered the big boys of the East, anytime you walk in there and shut them out, that's going to be good. The Oilers, now with 25 wins, 12 losses, 3 overtime losses, so good for a grand total of 53 points on the year. 3.28 goals for per game. That's 8th in the NHL. 2.79 goals for against per game. That's good for 9th in the NHL. That's almost about half goal separation, which at one point didn't seem like it was at all going to be viable. Again, that's where I go back to. This Oilers team could have definitely had better results in the start of the year if they would have just tried a little harder. Quite honestly, that's where I'm frustrated. But 11th currently in the NHL on the power play and 76.9% on the penalty kill. So a penalty kill that was once ranked dead last for a long few weeks is now crept up to 24th in the NHL, and there's going to be a lot of killing to go to try and get back. The Oilers currently, at the end of the night right now, hold down that second spot in the NHL's Pacific Division. Vegas in action tonight against San Jose, and for the Oilers, they got to hopefully figure out things as this calendar keeps going. Tomorrow, an off day, and then against the Pittsburgh Penguins, 5 p.m. on Thursday, 5 p.m. against the Hawks on Saturday, and then we go back to a Monday nighter against the LA Kings at home. The Oilers, after a few weeks, get another look at the LA Kings to try and climb action. Again, that's where the Oilers win the next few games, right? The Thursday, Saturday, Monday. Guess what? We're looking at a team. Yeah, we might be. That could be right neck and neck with the Vegas Golden Knights if everything goes according to plan. So stay tuned, friends. The Edmonton Oilers are back at it. And oh boy, are they doing it in style, similar to last year, with the heat up in late November, and away you go for the rest of the year. It's a tradition old as time here in Edmonton, and we're enjoying the heck out of it here again this year. For right now, though, I am up on out of here. Have yourself a great night. Stuart Skinner did not pick up the shutout tonight due to the time served in net by Cal Pickard after Stuart Skinner was pulled. So that's a stat sheet correction there for you if you got that down. For right now, though, adios.